Hey guys, Mallory Musabe here. Welcome back. In this mini lesson, you'll be learning how to play the song Great is Thy Faithfulness. It's a classic hymn that has stood the test of time and continues to be sung in churches all around the world today. With a simple melody and beginner-friendly chords, it is perfect for beginners. So let's jump in. We're going to be learning the song in the key of B flat, so I have the capo on the 3rd fret, but feel free to put the capo wherever you like. Now with the capo on the 3rd fret, I'm going to be using G-shaped chords. So think the chords that are normally in the key of G, like G, C, D, E minor, etc. Now I say shape because remember when we put a capo on, it's going to change the chord itself. But to keep it simple, I'm just going to refer to the names of the chords that my fingers are making. So this looks like a G. I'm going to refer to it as a G for this video. All right, that being said, let's go over the chords that we'll be using. G, or you can play it like this. G over B, C add 9, E minor, D, D over F sharp, A minor 7, and finally G sus. So let's talk timing. The time signature for this song is 3/4, meaning there's 3 beats in a measure rather than 4. So the timing would be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The accent is on beat 1, meaning when we strum beat 1, we're gonna strum it stronger than the other beats. Here's what the strumming pattern would sound like. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's just down strums, but one thing I like to add in between chord changes is sometimes a little up strum, and it just gives more interest to a strumming pattern that pretty much stays the same the whole time. Now for the intro, we're going to play G, G over B, C, E minor, and then back to C. Each one will be played for a measure except the G and G over B. We'll play the G for 2 beats, and then we'll play the G over B on that 3rd beat. I'll play the whole intro and then you can hear what it sounds like. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you can go another round through if you want, or just play it once, up to you. So the first line of verse 1 steals the first half of the intro, meaning G, G over B, and C. And it's the same timing as the intro. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now instead of going to the E minor and C like the intro, we're instead going to play a D for 1 measure and then a G for 1 measure as well. So it would be G, G over B, C, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to the G, 2, 3. Now the second line is a little bit easier with the timing in that each chord gets the same amount of time, so 1 measure each. We'll play an E minor for 1 measure, a G over B, an A, and a D. It would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now the 3rd line is the same timing but different chords. So we'll keep our fingers in the D shape but add our thumb for our D over F sharp. We'll play that for a measure, then we'll switch to the G, 1 measure as well, G over B 1 measure, and C add 9, or you can play a regular C if you prefer that. For the last line of the verse, we'll play an A minor 7 for 1 measure, then a G for 1 measure, D for 1 measure, G for 1 measure, and then that little break in between the verse and the chorus, we'll do a G sus. So it would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and now we're into the chorus. Here's what the intro and the verse would sound like together. we jump into the chorus, if you're watching this tutorial and you're having trouble with the chords, whether that be the chords themselves or switching chords, or maybe it's the strumming that feels challenging to you, I want to invite you to check out my beginner guitar course, Beginner Guitar Roadmap. It's a clear and simple roadmap of all the foundational skills you need to know as a beginner and beyond. And because it's a step-by-step plan that's already laid out for you, you never have to wonder what to learn next. So whether you're a total newbie and you're just getting familiar with guitar, or maybe you've been stuck in the beginner stage for a while and you just keep jumping from YouTube video to YouTube video, hoping to piece together your guitar instruction only to feel frustrated by the end of it, this course is for you. It's designed to build a solid foundation from the ground up so you learn guitar the right way from the start. If that's something you're interested in, you can learn more and enroll by clicking the link in the description below. Now we're into the chorus. The timing is simple because we hold each chord for only one measure each. So for the first line of Great is Thy Faithfulness in the chorus, we're gonna play a D, then a G, and then it goes to E minor and A minor 7. So we have D to G to E minor to A minor 7. Then we have D, G, A, and D. Together it would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now the chords for the last two lines are actually the same as the verse, so you already know it. It would be that D over F sharp, G, G over B, to C, and then finally A minor 7 to G, D, and then G. And then from there, we would just play the intro chords as an instrumental before going into the next verse. So the whole chorus and then the instrumental after it would sound like this. Into verse 2. So now that you know the chords to the verse and the chorus, you actually know the whole song. Now you just apply those same chords to the other verses and other choruses and you're all set. I'm gonna play through the intro, verse 1, and chorus, so follow along and jump in if you can. Here we go. wraps up this lesson for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more song tutorials like this.